Week 6 of the CSFA will end tonight. Hope everyone in the chat is doing well for this one. It's your boy Stacks from Max 12 here in the booth once again for our primetime game on Twitch. Our first one for the CSFA as being an affiliate of Twitch. So I appreciate all of the people subbing up and tuning in. Thank you for all the people that came along, and looking forward to get a lot more down the pike. We still got the YouTube channel clicking as well. That one's over 150 subs, so we getting up there a little bit. We're keeping it moving. You already know I got the boy Colby in the booth with me once again. Say hello to your people.
Glad to be here.
Glad you're here as well. I'm glad to see some people up in here. We still got some time. I'm just going to send out a few more posts out to the people to make sure that they get up in there as always. Show some love. Make sure you follow, subscribe if you can. Support your boys up in here. We've been doing it all season long, and we're going to keep it going until the wheels fall off. I don't see it happening anytime soon, so make sure you get up in there, man. Show some love, and I want to go ahead and see if I can get some chats in. I want to send it to a couple more locker rooms real quick. Make sure you get the Geneva guys and the Orange County guys if you can. But should be a fun game right here. It's going to be Orange County State heading over to Wisconsin to face off against the Lake Geneva Owls right here. I cannot wait to see this one. Lake Geneva shocking the world in the league right here. Their first grasp going towards the playoff fold will really start here, beating one of the teams that has not really found their footing. But how are you seeing this game in this one, Kobe?
Well, I mean, the last time, actually, I want to make sure I'm not crazy. They played once before, right?
No, this is their first time playing.
Oh, it was EAU. Okay.
It was Isakusa, yes.
Where I was the first time I went from saying, man, this defense has a lot of potential to this defense is legit. There was so much pressure. The coverage was good. I mean, there's so much activity all over this defense. And the offense, don't get me wrong, they've got a lot going for them as well. Matt Shepard's numbers alone speak to that. But honestly, it's their defense that just blows me away. Like to see a shutout game, I want to say it was 2 weeks ago. Then that dominant pass rush against EAU. I'm stoked to watch this defense play.
As am I. Should be a fun ride here in this one. OC State, they haven't really found their footing. Just like I said before, they come into this game 1-4. Should be an interesting sight to see what happens as we flip over to the gameplay portion. Let me go ahead and do it here real quick. Thank you. And as you can see, Lake Geneva is that favorite in this one, 84% in regards to the 1K Sims, and all of the developers here are leaning that way as well. Me and you, before we clicked on, we were kind of talking the same thing. We're thinking this is Lake Geneva's game to take, but OC State still has some weapons on offense in regards to the wide receivers. They got Carl Bringer. They also have Justice Frost. So can't sleep on them by any means. Gotta make sure that you stay on your game, or they'll run right by you. But at the current moment, they're looking like LGU is going to be that team. What do you see on this side? How do you think about these predictions here?
I was telling you before the game, I don't think OCSU gets 15 points, which is the lowest any of the experts are predicting. I think every single one of these is going to be lower scoring for OCSU. To be fair, I don't see LGU getting 41 points either. In general, I think it's going to be a lower scoring game than these totals would suggest.
Yeah, I see that as well. But we got it all cooking here. Everything's all good to go on my side. I got the settings right, and I'm going to do it by you this time around. You go ahead and tell me when to hit that play game button.
Let's do it.
Let's do the darn thing here. We're already 12 minutes into the stream right here, but still plenty of time to see what's happening with everybody. Shout out to the 3 people up in the chat right now. We're going to see some more, and I did not click off the commentary before I started. As always, I keep forgetting. It's all good though. All I gotta do is do this. Like, bam! I don't hear him no more. No bullet passes today. We got the prime time commentary here, and it looks like LGU is going to start this thing off on offense. Let's see how they do on this return. Best of luck to both teams as always. We are here in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin for this ball game. Matt Shepard's going to be the return man. He's going to take a pass at 30, a respectable return. And LGU's on the mix. Start off in a 4-wide set here. And hand off to Namie McNamerson. His first carry is a fumble. And it's going to be down at the 1-yard line. I did make one switch there, moved Namie McNamerson to the running back spot, see if he could do something for his first time here. He's going to get another carry, and he's going backwards. And it's going to be 3rd and 10.
Church's killer?
That is Hertz's player, yes. And Adam Rage will be moved to the wide receiver spot so we can see if he can add some more value in that side, but that's not going to help their cause. But it's going to be a flag here, and it'll give LGU another chance. Dot Daddy with the solid start on the season. Left side's open and another drop there. And that's going to set OCSU up with the ball coming soon. Wasn't expecting that. Anita with the punt. Sending that one past the 20 for Tomlin Juicer. He's going to take him down at the 25. OCSU first time on the field offensively.
Easy first down there, yeah.
Left side and not happening on that play is going to be 2nd and 10. You got you're a little bit behind?
I made the mistake of checking out Twitch chat and lingering there.
Oh, yeah, you're good. 2nd and 10 here. Zachary Wolf, right side, not happening on that play. Is going to be 3rd down coming. Wolf looking for the first left side, and there goes Justice Frost, 1st down. OCSU moving the chains right at the sticks, too. Looking at the stats here for the quarterbacks, Zachary Wolf is leading the CSFA in interceptions. Looking to try to change that fortune to the opposite direction in this one. See if they could get them their 2nd win on the season. They're going to move to the jumbo set here. And they're going to pitch left side, but Juan Cena going to get taken down by that man. Kevin Cushion getting his speed up to the 84, I believe, if I remember. Right?
Yep.
Nice job. Yep. You love to see it. That's what you do when you upgrade, and Juan Cena's getting taken down again. Kevin Cushion's running mate Dick Butkus sitting them backwards, and after that 1st down, LGU stands tall, and they'll get it back.
Butkus doesn't make as many plays, but they're consistently high impact.
Mishandling that punt there. Xavier Ali taking that one to the 16. LGU's back on the field. Looked like they chose some decent plays in that last one, just couldn't execute, but they're looking to change that here. Making a handoff, and Dot Daddy sacked immediately. Tyler Stevens in the backfield, and that's going to be going backwards 7. Dot Daddy again, left side, and there goes their first catch there, getting some of those yards back. Matt Shepard on the play is 3rd and 8. Look for a man left side and the pass off the mark there. And another quick stop there forced by OCSU. It's going to be Stallion football.
So far, definitely the low-scoring game that we were expecting.
Most definitely. Tomlin Juicer with the return. He's going to be going up to the draft next season. And this is a good way to show those GMs that he knows what to do with the football. But it's going to be a 3-wide receiver set here. Hand off a quick flag. One scene is going to get stopped, but Armando Fletcher with the offsides penalty. First and 5 coming. OCSU close to LGU territory in this one. Comeback route. Justice Frost, another big catch, and it's 1st and 10.
And they've got the only first downs of the night.
5 wide receiver set here. Look for a man. Left side's open, but the pass off the mark. Zachary Wolf's been doing that a good amount of times this season. It's going to set up 2nd down and 10. But right now, 50%. So I guess in comparison to the other quarterback, not that bad. Another stop by Cushing. That's 2 TFLs in the span of 7 minutes.
Yeah, it's finally coming together for him. Good to see.
Zachary Wolf again, left side, and if that defender was a little bit faster, there could have been an interception, but not happening on that play. LGU gets another stop. Sending that one away. And it's going to be out the end zone for the touchback. LGU back on the field. They'll be in the black and gold unis you see there. OCSU, the white and light blue sets. Going to look for a man here, right side, and over the head of McNamerson. And a hold on the play as well. It's going to take him back. Execution hasn't been clean so far in this first quarter, but plenty of time to turn it around. Dot Daddy throws that one away. And it's going to be 2nd and 20 now.
And this is the 2nd time already this game that LGU has been behind their own 20.
And a pass off the mark again. And I think if he waited a little bit, he would have had a guy further up the field on the end route. Going to be 3rd and 20. A 1-for-7 start here for Dot Daddy. He's going to pass again. He's going to be caught this time around, but couldn't make it past those 2 defenders. A nice double team. Sets up another punt. Shout out to the 5 viewers up in here. How you doing? Show some love. Happy to see you on board. We still got plenty of games to roll this season. And we got plenty of time to roll them with you. It's 1st and 10, OCSU.
Basically midfield.
Hasn't quite got into LGU territory, but a play here can make that happen. They do get to, actually didn't really get too much. A nice tackle in the backfield.
Well, they did break into LGU territory on the last drive. They've been there.
They did? Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I did forget about that one. But yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 7 here. LGU with another chance to get a stop. Keep them out of scoring territory is always the best thing. They're going to send a blitz. Doesn't quite get home, but the pass does get disrupted with the pressure. Well-timed blitz there is going to set up 4th and 7.
A good punt here, and LGU could find themselves behind the 20 for the 3rd time.
And that's a decent punt
That's
there.
Gonna do it.
Decent.
That's going to do it.
Inside the 20. And LGU is going to have the final 19 seconds and a little bit more, I'm assuming, to do something with this offense. A 5 wide receiver set here under some pressures, Dot Daddy, and that's going to be another incompletion. Didn't really talk about Justice Frost's brother, Nebula Frost, on the other side. That linebacker is pretty nice. You got to watch out for him. Right side here and over the head of the receiver is going to be another incompletion.
A very uncommonly bad day for Dot Daddy. He has been doing a lot better than this throughout the season.
That is part of the game, though. Dot Daddy looks to send everyone deep this time around, and Alex Rage getting into the mix. Right out the backfield, but he moves to the wide receiver set for that one, and he's going to move him to the 45 to end the first. That's definitely what LGU needed there to get something rolling here. Can they continue it is the question. Nick Namerson gets his first catch, and it's going to be a gain of 3. Hand off here. Emerson getting the midfield there. 3rd and 5 coming. Is it their first time cracking the 50?
This is absolutely their first time.
Right
This
side.
is only their 2nd first down.
Look at Zebulon Arbogast with the spin move. He said he wanted some more targets. That's going to get you some more targets there. 1st and 10 inside the 35.
And this is the first time either team has been in scoring range.
Right side's open, but a drop at the sticks is going to be 2nd and 10. Got Daddy again looking for a pass. Had to throw that one away. A flag will send him backwards, and it's going to be a loss of 10.
Wow, second holding call already.
Looking a lot better now from the 2 for 10. Looking for a little bit more, but the pass once again off the mark. This rain, I don't think, is helping this case right now. But they still got time. Second quarter still rolling, still scoreless. Looking for a pass here. Sean McGowan is going to get past the 35 to the 33.
I'd probably trust Anita on this one. It's going to be close though.
And they're going to try it here.
Going to be 50 yards.
It's going to be barely off the uprights from 50. And this game remains scoreless. Tough break there. Definitely had the leg there, so we know the distance of Anita. Just got to get the accuracy up a little bit, and that's money. But that's incomplete there. That pass was not. Handoff. Jack Zapp with the play. Getting 3, and it's going to be a 3rd and medium situation here. It says tight end, but I forgot to flip his position to fullback. Left side, Carl Bringer taken down, and it's not going to happen on that play. The LGU defense is holding up. And I didn't say this earlier. Carl Bringer versus the homie Bringer on LGU as well. That's going to be a solid day here as we're going to see what LGU could do on this drive. The 26-yard line. McNamerson getting more room there. Going to get around 6 on that carry. 2nd and 4. Got Daddy. Right side's open. McNamerson cuts inside and is going to make it a 3rd and 2 situation. Can he get the conversion with these 5 minutes left in the second? That's the question here. OCSU is going to stack the box. And Amia's hit, and it's going to be a flag and another hold, and it's going to be a 4th down setup here. Nice defense so far from OCSU.
Yeah, I mean that one was almost a sack and almost an int.
It was almost a sack. It was almost a fumble. It was almost everything right there.
Yeah.
Tomlin Juicer with the return, not past the 30, but OCSU back on the field. Zachary Wolf looking for a man left side and picked off by guess who? Bringer taking it back, and LGU's back in OCSU territory. And I forgot how many interceptions he got on the season. He's been doing it all year.
That's only number 3. I say only. I mean, that's still
a lot.
Amazing,
but solid job there. Once again, there's a pass there to the tight end. Can I say his name right now? That's a pretty crazy name, but I'm going to get it eventually the more I see it. Handoff to McNamerson. Look at the push from the O-line, making it 3rd and 3. Handoff here, McNamerson tries to lunge forward, and he's going to barely get it. A favorable spot there, I must say. But the drive continues. Daddy quick pitch left side, and the man could not locate the ball there. 2nd down. Haven't been seeing a lot of deep passes from LGU. That's what's really been getting them down the field. They're going to try the reverse play for McNamerson, and there's going to be another 2. Third and 8 here. Right side's open. Sean McGowan gets him closer, but it's going to be 4th and 6.
And this is almost the exact same spot they tried from last time. I'd say about half a yard further back.
And it looks a lot straighter this time around, and that's buckets from 51, and LGU finally gets on the board.
What a kick, too.
Anita doing her thug fizzle, if you will. That's going to put LGU in the lead for the first time today. Still got another 21 in some minutes on some change. I couldn't even think about what to say. That was kind of weird. But OCSU got a chance to right their wrongs on this drive and in the game. Still got plenty of time. It's going to be Wolf passing this one. Left side is open. Justice Frost makes the catch. Add 5 more with the face mask, and that's going to be first down. Two for 18 so far for that man, and a quick hit, and that's going to be incomplete there. 2nd and 10. Five wide receiver set coming up. Pressure does get home. Another hit on the quarterback. Going to set up 3rd and 10. I think that was Cushing there, almost getting a sack.
Almost is very much his MO, so yeah, that's probably right.
Juan Cena. Not getting to the first down mark, but LGU will call the timeout. They'll have 90 seconds to do something in this first half.
He's still sackless on the year. 0 sacks, 0 pass deflections, 0 interceptions. Just ranging and making a lot of tackles.
Most definitely. 1st and 10 coming up. 3 wide receiver set coming. They're going to pass it again, and another quick hit on Dot Daddy. He does not have a lot of time in this pocket right now. 9 for 23 on the day. Looking for his 10th completion. Not happening on that play. It's 3rd and 10 real quick. Hand off McNamerson. Not getting the first there. OCSU is going to get the stop. It's going to be 4th and 4. Need to send that one to the 15-yard line for Tomlin Juicer. Respectable return of around 15. And that's where they're going to start at the 30. Four wide receiver set here. Under pressure again. And that should have been picked off as well by Chris Givens, but he dropped it. Couldn't have asked for a better gimme right there. 2nd and 10 coming. Pressure again on Zachary Wolf and another throwaway. Both of these defenses have been screaming at the respectable quarterbacks. But right now you see there, 26 yards only there for the homie Zachary Wolf. He's going to look to try to change that, but you also got to give credit to that LGU pass defense right now. They've been making it real hard, along with that pressure from the linebackers and D-line. But it's going to be Xavier Ali on this return here to the 35-yard line.
Nice block on the lead gunner.
35-yard line. They still can get into field goal range here, but they'll need to get some big plays coming. Try to come back route for Sean McGowan, and that's nice. A timeout called.
20 yards away from a field goal. Not even.
And they're going to put the speedsters on with a 4-wide. Got Daddy with some time, and Matt Shepard makes it come down, and he's going to keep it moving to the 20 to 10 and takes it out of bounds smartly to keep the clock in their favor. You can't ask for anything better than that from your wide receiver. Looking for the left side wide open, Sean McGowan, and LG is going to score right before the half, and that is what they've been doing all year. It took them a little bit to get there, but you can't be mad at the results going into the half with the lead. Kick up from Anita's all good, and it's 10-0. Kick is going to be on the way here for OCSU. They only got 25 seconds left. Hand off. it's going to be taking it to the 31-yard line, and it's kind of it's time to start thinking about OCSU's future at the quarterback position. Will they be good with sticking with them, or will they have to check the free agency field, see if they could find someone that could give them a little extra oomph at the quarterback spot? There are still some guys waiting in the wings to see if they could get something rolling, but at the current moment, OCSU has been pretty strong in their convictions, staying with Zachary Wolf. And there's still time in his development, but we're going to take this one to halftime. 10-0 is your score at the current moment. 12 for 27. He started out 2 for 10. Still not at 50% for that, Daddy, but still got some time to work on that. And 7 for 19, 31 yards is not what you want to see from your quarterback. What are you seeing so far, Kobe?
I mean, I'm seeing a ton of defense, like you already said. The pass rush has been insane. I don't think I've ever seen completion percentage. I don't want to say ever in recent history since we've kind of figured out how this sim works and adjusted some settings. A combined completion percentage this low.
Yeah.
And then you've got Cena with 7 carries for 0 yards.
That's just testament to that Lake Geneva defense hitting the holes like they're supposed to, and they've been getting the job done for sure. Making sure that Juan Cena does not have the room to do a lot. See Jordan Dean there with 3 tackles on the day. Kevin Cushing leading the way on the LGU side. Tyler Stevens leading on the OC State side with 4. He does have that sack, so solid job from him. And Tomlin Juicer, the senior, with 2. Right now, total yards kind of spells the whole story. Not a lot of yards on the other side, but when it's 163 to 34, you know which one's been a lot more consistent. Let's see, 140 to 31 in regards to the pass yards. 1 turnover, that interception by Bringer. And outside of that, we could go ahead and move to the second half. OCSU's well in the game. They're still in the game. They're not out of the game, so they got time to get into it, but they need to get more consistent passes rolling, see if they can find Juan Cena and some more favorable run plays as well. And let's see what they could do. It's going to be Justice Frost here on the return past the 20 to around the 26. Shout out to the viewers once again in the chat. Thank you so much for sticking with us, keeping it moving. Juan Cena does make one man miss, and there goes that man, Kevin Cushing, bringing them down after a gain of 8. Speaking of 8, 8 for 8 right now. Pressure sack. And it's going to be Deegan right there. Like both of those defensive linemen coming through on that one. 3rd and 10. And off again to Cena. Got some room this time. And I think it's just a little short. Not happening on that play. 4th and inches. And it should be a punt. And that is what that updating and getting your speed right can do for you. That would have been a first down from a real good running back. But Xavier Ali taking that one to the 31. Hand off here. Eric Davis getting his first carry. It's going to be a gain of 3. Some other news within the CSFA. Looks like CHP is going to be moving towards a new quarterback change coming soon. Looks like Sean Bridges II will be their quarterback. Now, how you feeling about the change of quarterback?
I haven't been tracking their earnings, so I don't really feel I can weigh in too strong. I know it's a horrible answer.
It's all good. It's all good. But it is going to be a
However,
filler,
I will
though.
say that I don't think a change could be much worse.
Kevin Lee's like, I want some deep passes. That quarterback
Man,
cannot get some deep
the
passes.
building, even before he went inactive, he'd completely neglected awareness, which is such a key stat. Like it's another almost sack.
Almost pick as well. 2nd and 10 coming.
Yeah, it's been really rough for Lee because he's getting 0 downfield passes when he's open.
And another almost pick there. 3rd and 10.
And you see Riggs talk about his yak, but that's because he'll get open passes.
Zachary Wolf again with the pass play left side and almost picked off again by Chris Givens. There's going to be 4th and 10. And I think after this game, I think he knows what to upgrade. And looks like the player is not going to run towards the ball. Interesting. It's going to be down around the 20.
That wasn't even close. Like that, they really shouldn't have done that. I don't know what's wrong with the AI. I've seen it that a few times though. That's probably the worst though.
Taking the handoff and sacked again is Dot Daddy. There goes Tyler Stevens with his 2nd on the day. 2nd and 14. If anyone's looking for a payday in the big leagues, it's that guy. He's showing out right now. Right side, and it's going to be incomplete there. It's going to be 3rd and 14. Right side, Damon McNamerson. He'll get another catch, but he's not getting the first. Going to send it back to OCSU. But at this point, LGU could do essentially whatever outside of turning the ball over, and I'm sure they'll be content with going with the victory. But of course, I know they want to get some more points too, get some more feel good up in them. Tomlin Juicer with the return pass to 40 at the 43-yard line. Some solid field position here. 5 wide receiver set. Cushing looking for the pressure, couldn't quite get there again. Tied up at the line, but it's going to be 2nd and 10 regardless. And that's what I've been seeing a lot. Like, I see him blitzing, and then he gets caught up at the last second right before he gets through. Left side, and it's going to be incomplete.
He's forcing a lot of throwaways. It just doesn't show up on the stat sheet.
3rd down coming up here. 7 for 24. Not a pretty stat line there for Wolf, and they'll try to run. And there goes Cushing again. 4th and 12. Oh. The TFL master getting into the mix. Luka, once again, a runaway from the punt returner here inside the 10, and that is not looking pretty down at the 3.
And LGU just, the 4th time backed up inside the 20?
Long field to work with. They don't send a blitz, but they're going to look left side in double coverage, and that's not a pretty pass there. Tyler Stevens, he's itching for another one of those sacks. Going to be another pass play here. Looking right side over the head of the receiver. It's going to be 3rd and 10. $14 for 33 right now for Dot Daddy. Going to look for the pass play here, and left side is not happening. Another stop. OCSU is going to get some really good field position now.
Oh yeah, they'll easily have it within midfield.
But Anita's going to send it back. He's going to get inside midfield now. It's going to be Tomlin Juicer with the return inside the 40. And you honestly can't ask for any better field position than this to start. Look out for the homie, Justice Frost. But they'll run it this time. And another snipe there. Dick Butkus making the play, and they're going backwards. And a flag on the play, and just as it does get worse, they're going to go outside the 40 now. Can't shoot yourself in the foot in these situations, and that is indeed what separates the cream from the crop, if you will. 3 wide receiver set coming left side here, and Justice Frost does come down with it, but it's going to be 3rd and 5. And I think they'll need a little bit more field up, to go a little bit further down the field if they want a realistic chance of making it. But it's going to be 3rd and 5 coming off the hands of the receiver and almost bounced to the defender back there. But it's going to be 4th and 5. And I've seen a couple of tip drill interceptions in this one, so I wouldn't have been surprised. But the kick up from the homie is a little short from 51, and OCSU remains scoreless. Jumbo set here. Hand off here to McNamerson. He's going to fall forward, get some yards. 2nd and 8. Daddy, right side, and could not find his man once again. 3rd and 8 coming up. Right side, try to drop it in the bucket between 2 defenders. And the pass looked pretty decent, actually, but could not hang on, and there's going to be another punt forced by OCSU. Nita got some room to send it a little bit further this time around. Inside the 20 is where he'll stop. And if he got past that defender, probably would have got another 5 or so yards there, but it's going to be 1st and 10. 31-yard line here. Zachary Wolf looks like probably offsides penalty. Incomplete there. Nope, it's a hold. Dakota Donovan with the play, and they're going backwards once again.
Welcome to our world.
8 for 26 on the day for Zachary Wolf. It's going to be a handoff here, and I think you know that guy right there. Kevin Cushion again in the backfield, and he's going to make it 2nd and 24.
He is tearing up those plays.
And this is why you update. Left side's wide open there for Brenninger. He's moving forward, and he's not quite past the 1st, but it will make 3rd very manageable.
That is not the Brenninger I was... Well, our Brenninger showed up too. I can't complain.
He got an interception. He can't be mad at that. Yeah. Right side, Wansina makes one miss, but not the 2nd, and the hit right at the line of scrimmage for the end of the 3rd. And LGU is going to get that ball back. Carl Bringer. A lot of Bringers in the chat. Is going to be sent to around the 19-yard line. Ali does catch it this time around. Past the 25 to the 26. But I think that's a glitch still. Like, you can see, like, right as the punt returner is running up the field to get set, if he doesn't get set, then he just runs away from the ball. I think that's the glitch I see. I'm pretty sure. But going to be 1st and 5 regardless after the penalty. We'll see if they can keep it moving up the middle. And McNamerson's barely going to get the 1st. The last lunch barely get that.
I did not think he had that.
I didn't think he had it either, but the ref said he got it. 10 for 30 so far on the day for McNamerson, but he's going backwards that time. Nebula Frost on the stop. 2nd tackle on the day for him. Daddy again. Left side, and could not get Shepard on that play. It's going to be 3rd and 12. Look for a man. Sack fumble picked up by Corbin, and luckily for LGU, they won't give up some real good field position. They'll just have to concede with the punt.
That ball was up for grabs for a long time.
And no one in OCSU's stable could get to it. LGU's going to save face, send it back to the other team. Juicer past the 40. 1st and 10 Stallions. They have 7.5 minutes to score at least 10 points. Where LGU will go to a solid record here in the season. Right side, Wansina does make the catch. And Dick Butkus is right on his Butkus. Yeah. 2nd and 10.
They're making a lot of really short passes and passes behind the line of scrimmage. This is one of those where, yeah, just go deep. Just go for the 1st down.
This is where switching the strategies up, changing the ability to get those passes, those different routes into your fold. This is where it comes true to help out your team. Another catch by Brenninger, make it 2nd and 5.
It's worth noting that they will need the 1st down, as their kicker does not have the leg outside of that 35.
Yeah, he couldn't make 50, so I highly doubt he'll make a 52 or a 53 as we stand. Kevin Cushion once again in the mix. And Wolf is going to pass this one. Left side is open. Aomide Odell gets his 1st catch from the tight end spot, but that is not enough for a field goal attempt. Another punt
Their
coming.
best bet is to pin them, hope for a safety or at least another, midfield or better field position,
But it's not happening
and
on
they're going to get
that.
neither.
LGU going to start at the 20-yard line here. They're essentially in the driver's seat to close this one out. Right side is open and dropped at the sideline. 2nd and 10. Bit of an out of character game this season for LGU, but can't be mad at the results in regards to them getting the victory. If they could hold on to this ball, keep draining the clock, make sure the OCSU doesn't have a chance to come back in it. But it's going to be a 3rd and 9 situation here. Dot Daddy again, right side. Sean McGowan tries to make the first man miss, but not happening. 4th and 6. Anita sending this one away to around the 30. Tama Juicer with the return, trying to get to the 40. Doesn't quite get there. 39-yard line is where they stand. And 3.5 minutes left in this ball game. If there's any time for them to do something on offense, it might as well be now if they want any chance to get the victory. But nice pressure once again from Kevin Cushion. Another throwaway.
I feel like if they don't get it really soon, it's over. Like it has to happen this drive, and this can't be a long drive either.
Another tackle
And these
there.
classes just won't get them there.
It will not help them out. They do not have the ability to make that first or second man miss consistently, so they're definitely going to need to look for the splash plays. Another stop right there. Dick Butkus once again in the backfield, and it's 4th and 7. But this is four down territory here. OCSU looking for the conversion somehow, some way. Left side up the sticks and dropped. Not happening. LGU forces the turnover on downs.
And they won't start kneeling yet, but this is good game.
GG's handoff. McNamerson going to get halfway past the first down mark. Halfway close to the first down mark. 2nd and 6 here. 13 for 33. His first game starting at the running back spot. OCSU not calling timeouts.
They will on this play now that's within 2.
Yep.
It's weird.
But it won't really matter. Rage gets the catch inside the 30 to the 26. And OCSU, just like you said, calls their first. LGU has the chance to get more points on this drive, but they'll try the right side. Sean McGowan, another first down play, and that should seal the deal.
Yeah, they can kneel it out at this point.
Now they're in the regular formation here. They're going to hand it off this time, and McNamerson's just going to add a little bit to the stat line, and the face mask is going to make it to the 6.
Ooh.
LGU, more than likely, will start kneeling now. Nope, they're going to keep the drive alive. Maybe if they could get another touchdown here. They're going to try McNamerson fumbles and not having the touchdown. OCSU looks like they'll just end off with the solid turnover inside the 10. But they do have their 5 wide here. Trying the left. Fagara making the play. Does get the first. But that isn't really going to help them. I was hoping they'll go a little bit further down the field. The 5 wide receiver set. Coming up for him again. Crossing pattern doesn't get home, and neither does that pass. It's going to be 2nd and 10. 1 minute, 7 seconds left. Zachary Wolf again, and picked off by guess who? Brinker with number 2 on the day, and he's just making it look easy from the strong safety spot. I keep telling people, strong safety, underrated position, and that will seal the deal for Lake Geneva getting the W. Wow.
What a way to end it.
You force a fumble, they say they'll take the INT. And what a solid end to the game. Wasn't pretty on the offensive end so far in LGU in this reign, but like I said, cannot be mad at the results. LGU will move to this next spot here. It's going to be the kneel down. And let's see what the record is for them. LGU will be 4-2. And let me see. How much did
They lost.
CHP?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was thinking CHP. They lost this game. How much did they lose by?
It was an overtime loss, if I'm not
Because
mistaken.
overtime loss. That'll be what
6 points.
64. So
86
6
points.
points. That would be 58. That moves Lake Geneva into the number one seed as per
It,
point differential.
it can't. Oh, for point differential,
Yes.
but not number
Wait,
one
wait.
seed because CHP has the better record.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. 5-1. They are 5-1 now. So still solid though in the second seed. They're still in the second seed. Good job there, LGU, keeping it moving. Definitely their best record all time in their history. Only 2 seasons, but can't be mad at the results. Final score 10-0, 17 for 42 on the day for Dot Daddy. Does get a touchdown, no interceptions. On the other side, 15 for 38. Did not crack 100 yards there. Pretty tough day from the quarterback spot, but still got time for him to improve, keep it moving. On this side, Kevin Cushion ends the day with 9 tackles, 5 of them for a loss and a pass deflection. A solid day, if I do say so myself. Justice Frost there, six catches, 48 yards, and Tyler Stevens 2 sacks on the day with a forced fumble, and also has 6 tackles. Um, Name McNamerson 15 for 33, a couple of fumbles, a lot better than Juan Cena on the other side, 15 for 9. And looking at the percentages, 40% and 39%, so both not shooting for 50 plus on the percentage. 7 for 50 on the day for McGowan, 2 for 56 for Matt Shepard, and Alex Rage with 2 for 42 out the wide receiver spot. Solid job. Carl Bringer, sorry, 3 for 29 on the day. Justice Frost 6 for 48 again, and Payne there with 1 for 5. Carl Bringer once again only had 1 tackle, but the 2 interceptions makes up for it, I must say. Butkus with 7, and it looks like Givens there with 4, a couple pass deflections, which should have been interceptions in my personal opinion, but got to hang on to the football. Tyler Stevens there, 6 tackles, once again 2 sacks. Tenzo Yamato with 5, Quentin Miles with 3, and that's all the users there. Total play wise, Lake Geneva led on that portion along with the total yards, 206 to 102, essentially doubling their yards on the job. 4 sacks total between the two teams. OC State led the way in that portion, but Lake Geneva got the turnover battle on their side, got 2 interceptions. And
And speaking of which, I'm really surprised they didn't call Brenniger player of the game
yeah, I'm
for the defensive.
Yeah, I'm surprised there as well. But probably just needed a good amount more tackles there. But it's all good. That's how it goes sometimes. Let's check these stats here. What are your closing thoughts on this one while we run through these stats?
I mean, I already said it during the game, but they've got to go for longer passes. The 98 yards on 38 targets on 38 attempts may sound bad, but I would be far more worried about only 98 yards on 15 completions.
Ugh, definitely not a good deal there. Got to make sure you send your people down the field and get your quarterback some time as well. He didn't really have a lot of time to decipher those plays, but at this point, I would have started chucking, see if you could get something rolling. But hey, that is how the cookie crumbles in the game of football sometimes. You know, it's not going to help out every single time when you're on your back, but there's plenty more games to play. And we got to see if OC State could try to work their way into the playoff fold. At the current moment, is going to be tough. It looks like we may have our 4 teams set between East Augusta, Lake Geneva, CHP, and Mile High. What are your thoughts on those 4 teams at this point with week 6 done?
It pains me to say it, but after the last game, I got to hand it to Mile High. The fact that Church is so active and continuing to progress has really started to make a difference between two otherwise comparable teams. And at this point, I think it'll be CHP and Mile High U in the finals, but I'm gonna give it to Mile High U.
Mile High has that juice. They got a lot of talent on both sides of the field, but we'll have to see what happens in the next week. Let me see if I have the schedule up here. Yes, I do. Thank you, me. Looks like it's going to start off with East Augusta and Orange County State Then we have Mile High and Lake Geneva. That should be a real good one.
It should.
And we also have Orlando Tech and Central Houston Polytechnic to close it out on Twitch. But at this point, I said I was going to start flexing in week 8, but I might switch it to Mile High and Lake Geneva just off of the playoff standings here.
I mean, that's the game I'm most interested in seeing.
Most definitely, I might have to go ahead and switch it over. I might start flexing now. Now that the seeds, well, not the seeds, but the teams are more solidified here. But I might see Lake Geneva for their second straight Twitch game, but it's going to be Mile High coming to Lake Geneva this time around. What are your thoughts on that one? Little predictions there.
Ooh, I think I'm going to give the edge to Mile High, but I don't know. I'm thinking like 60% in their favor. Not a huge swing. I think their big playability is really going to hurt in the passing game. They've just got too many valuable receivers. If they were more of a run based team, I'd give it to LGU, but unfortunately, that's not the case.
Most definitely. Well, we'll go ahead and close this one out. And we still have one more game to do in week number 6. It's going to be Pittsburgh and Huntington Beach. That'll be tomorrow. And that should be before or after the state of address. So got to figure out the times and all that stuff. But we're going to get that one rolling as we normally do on Twitch. Can't wait to see this one as well. 2 real good teams, both sitting at 2 and 3. And the winner will go to 500. So it should be a solid one there. Can't wait to see it. Once again, thank you for stopping by with the Twitch. I can't wait to see this one. Shout out to everybody in the Discord chat. Make sure you show some love to the YouTube channel and the Twitch channel. And we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. We'll see you tomorrow.